Hello, Diddles. No, I haven't lost my mind. I promise. So, you know how I've been doing, like, following someone in a band's, like, I hate to say rock star, but following a rock star's makeup tutorial, essentially, is what it is. So, we've done Simone, we've done Tatiana. I was trying to do Ash Costello, and then I was putting on this red lipstick that's, it's like alcohol based and it burns really bad, but the problem is it's like 18-hour wear once you put the top coat on and seal it. And I was blotting to get some of the excess gloss off, and this happened. I mean, honestly, I don't know how I do this to myself. I don't know how this happens, but so I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing like those reactions today that I had in mind. So it's like I look like a clown, and then I was like, wait a minute. There's this big thing with Insane Clown Posse going on right now, and I've never heard their music before. The only reason I even know who they were is because last week I watched a documentary called, like, something about the Juggalos, and it was about, like, this festival that they do. Insane Clown Posse doesn't even go, but, like, the fans, there's, like, thousands of them that come, and it was amazing to watch. But they, like, there's a beauty pageant, which is like a mixture of like a talent contest and like a stripper like scenario, but like in a really respectful way. There's a rap contest, there's juggling, and then there's like I don't want to say the rest. It's crazy, okay? So, it was like an hour-long video, and this reporter with, like, green hair named Steak and Shake or something like that. Like, I swear to God, that was her name. It's like, I don't know. We're getting off topic. The point is, I watched that after doing that thing where you click and you click and you click and you have no idea where you just ended up on YouTube. It was that, and I was curious what a juggalo was, and I watched the video and I was like, what the fuck? Anywho, long story short, I look like a clown. I've never heard Insane Clown Posse. I meant to listen to it last week. That's a really fucking long intro because, hi, my name is Z, and that's what happens, and no one just heard a single thing I said because all you're doing is looking at this, aren't you? Play the fucking clip. Fuck, it's Annabelle! No. No, bitch. No. Can I skip yet? Fuck you. Okay. Fuck you. I don't like scary movies. I don't like to hear that music. Because now I think there's something looking at me in the crack of my closet door. I have to shut my closet door now. Like, I'm paranoid. Oh my God. Okay. You think you can feel what the energy changes? Okay. Holy shit. I used to have severe issues with paranormal issues. I was going to say Activity, but that's the movie, and I didn't want it to sound cheesy, but no thank you. I'm not trying to relive life like that. Alright, Fury. This came out a few months ago, and it already has 500,000 views, which I feel like is pretty great. They still make music? Mom, give me my face paint! Okay. Down with the Clowns since 1996. This is straight fire for real. Dope. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting this. Okay. Alright, it looks like it's good, and the hardcore fans agree that this is, for the most part, great. Can we agree on that? Okay, let's hit it. Why does this look like a scene out of a horror movie?
I got in my home and I ran in my room. I cut off the lights and the pressure consumed me. Wet is my face from the tears in my eyes. I can taste them, they're salty, my life I despise. No matter how often I'm beat down, it's shocking. Tears falling up on a shotgun, I'm cocking. Alone in the corner, sitting on the floor. My feelings hurt so bad, they're dead to the core. Pitch black is my room, disrupted by the glow.
Holy shit, I wasn't expecting these lyrics. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to be like, it kind of reminds me of like that whole like rap battle of the century or something like that. I think it's like his tone. I don't know. Have y'all ever seen those videos? He reminds me of one of them. And I know what you're gonna say. No, they remind you of him. I know.
Red 665 on the clock radio, illuminating the shadows sprawled out on the wall.
That's creepy.
The scariest imagery I've ever saw. A symbol of anger strong as a tornado. Of toxic pollution is rocking my cradle. And shocking me is the impact of his fist. It woke me up to the simple fact that I'm...
I thought they were like rock or metal, but they're not. They're like rap. Huh. You know, the culture's starting to make sense now at the Juggalo Festival.
Bitch, I will murder your mother. Bitch, I'll store your head in the cupboard. Bitch, fuck her, they dying and crying and whining. I want revenge, I don't die. Bitch, murder go on, you go ride. Bitch, fuck her, that bitch suicide. Bitch, I got you to die. No more complaining, I'm really burst. Blood gon' be raining, follow the hearse. Woke up a giant, too far they pushed me. Never deny I'm a scrub, but I'm no pussy. Swung a machete, tip of the skull. Split down the middle, you fitted in all. Wicked is the clown, boom, bang, and pow, shot, claw. Hey son, your face son, heavy retaliation. Hey vomit son, hey son, your face son, heavy retaliation. Hey vomit son.
I'm sucker punching and suckers I'm punching. Squeezing cocksuckers, throw here the bones crunching. He would have fed it with two when he's lunching, cause everything neck up could no longer function. Still I tortured him to death in my dungeon. Dumped him in that alley at Burner and Junction. That corpse at the rotten became hella pungent and perfect for flipping his friends that be munching. How long can you hate me until we see fire? Beat me till we see my patience expire. How long do you think you can treat me like shit till you screw up and I screw your head off your neck? How far do you think that elastic is stretched till I'm shooting your head through my basketball net? It slaps on our pavement all fleshy and wet till I run up and pump that real good shit. Bitch, I done ran out of tears, bitch. Fury that spun out of fears, bitch. I stab a screwdriver deep in each ear till I know that you hear me and feel me and clearly. Slick me, my pain never smears, bitch. But that taking rest never clears, bitch. Referee taught me revenge is a way, payback's even worth waiting for years. Taking a chance again with the jab. Repeated offense and would have perhaps. But nobody snaps and then it's too late. My will restricting me from fighting that break. My thinking is no, react with a bat. Swing for the skull, connect with a smack. Ace that I swear, cracking the wood. Every face staring was freckled in blood. Heavy retaliation. Make vomit son. Hey son, your face son. Heavy retaliation. Make vomit son.
Your face son. Heavy retaliation. Make vomit son. Hey son, your face son. Heavy retaliation.
not creepy, is it? Okay. Okay. So... I liked the end better than I did. I liked the first part because I feel like the lyrics were very, very strong. And then I liked the end because I feel like a lot of that space that forced you to focus on the lyrics that I wasn't really resonating with through the second and like third part of the song before the end. Does that make sense? I feel like all of that space forced you to focus on the lyrics. And I really wasn't feeling it because I was a little bit confused by the visual as well. But then at the very, very end, you had a keyboard and guitar that filled up a lot of that space. But you still kept that heavy, like, sub-ohm bass. That's probably not the right word. I just mixed a vaping term with the music term. Music theory, let's mix them. So, I liked the end part. It was interesting. My ears perked up. I was listening to it. I liked the creepy keyboard. I didn't like the creepy demon visuals. Like, that's gonna take a sleeping pill tonight. But yeah, it's the whole Juggalo culture makes much more sense now that I know, like, what genre of music they are. They really don't, if they did have, like, a overall, like, one of 6 genres, you know, like country, rap, rock, pop, bluegrass, gospel, whatever, I would say it would be rap. But then I'm sure they fall into multiple subgenres, and I think there's like a little niche for everyone, depending. I know a lot of the culture is about family. I found that out. So, I don't know. If you've watched this and you've never watched me before, I'm 100% honest. That's a bill collector. See how honest we just got? But no, I'm super honest, but I never want to sit here and, like, be rude or disrespectful because obviously an artist created this, and I think anyone who creates anything should be listened to, should be respected just because they put themselves out there. So I'm not going to sit here and say it was bad. I'm just going to say it's not my cup of tea. I'm also not in the mood for it. And I've said this over and over and over again, but mood is the biggest deciding factor of whether you like music or not, or this type of music, or this song, or whatever. Put XYZ. We'll make this algebra. We'll mix math in with it too. Let's just throw it all out. It's mood. Music is mood based. It is. And it can elevate your mood. It can change your mood. It's almost like I don't know, it's like a change of scenery for your mind. So, I didn't want to watch this picture show. I love how my brain just like spirals. I'm sorry. A little crazy. Borderline crazy. But, I get the culture. I think it's great that they're still doing this since 1996. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not a fan, because I'm a fan of music. So I feel like something they've done would resonate well with me. But I just wasn't in the mood for it. And that is my honest opinion. And I sat there and I talked through serious, like, tried to be respectful opinions looking like a fucking clown. But you know, that's almost a simile in and of itself when comparing to this band, because they are very serious, but they do wear clown makeup. So I guess it forces you to have like a perception change as well. It's like you don't judge someone based on the way they look, because I feel like they got a lot of like flack in the mid to late 90s and being in rap, probably for the way they look. So it's like, why not just make it more? Why not just make it a clown? That way, people will focus on what we're saying. Maybe that's a good way to look at it too, because you shouldn't judge someone by the way they look anyways. You should listen to what they're saying. And in no way was me doing this makeup making fun of them. I had no idea I was even going to be sitting down to do an ICP reaction until that makeup tutorial went to hell, and this was the only thing I could think of that remotely could work. I'm gonna be doing a lot of weird shit today, basically, because this ain't coming off. Alright. Love you. Long time. Please love me back.